Patrick Lynch of the FreeTruth show. We are in Cornwall, on a farm in Cornwall, and we're getting ready for the Chemtrail Global March Against Chemtrails for Sunday for Truro. And I'm here with Pedro, and we've been doing lots of flyers. Pedro's been and Fiona's been doing lots of flyers, and that's the event for tomorrow. And we're just trying to encourage people to get out in the last few hours before tomorrow. To do it themselves. It takes just a couple of hours or an hour or so, and that's going to hang on people's fronts and backs like mini sandwich boards. And Pedro's here has been doing all this stuff. We're laminating and stuff. But out here,
car stickers.
Yep. Look at the sky. It's in plain sight. Weather has been engineered. Seek the truth. And look up in the sky. Mini flyers to hand out. That's great. Loads of them.
Free to download from UK Skywatch.
Yep. That's it. People can go to the internet and download all these flyers and
do your bit.
Hand them out and do your bit. It's very important, isn't it? What do you think about this global march against chemtrails tomorrow, Truro, and around the world?
I think it's a great idea. I think everybody should embrace it. Anything that's going to just get people out on the street and get us to first base, which is getting a critical mass of people knowing about this. That's the first base. Then you can deal with what we're going to do about it. But you've got to get to the first base, which is enough people knowing about it. That's what we've got to do. So
thank you, Pedro. Yeah, and out here we've got some. It is the critical mass, isn't it? Because getting people to look up at the sky, that's the main thing. And out here we've got some banners that we've made up. End chemtrails. A couple of bits of wood, we'll be able to hold them up. And we've got a couple of stickers on there as well, a couple of flyers. And we're all just sort of relaxing with a beer now, and having a beer. There's Fiona, so we can help us out today as well. That's it really, that's all we've got to say. The whole sky here today is absolutely rammed with chemtrails, and I say that a lot because it's happening nearly every day. Over here, it's difficult to make out, but there is one chemtrail up there it's being laid right now actually. I won't be able to zoom in very well on that, but it's up there and it's just flown into the clouds, one of them. So what you've got is this whole chemtrail mass of aerosolized crap that's in the air. Most of this is chemtrail today. So we're concerned about the trees, and we're concerned about the birds and the bees and the butterflies and the microorganisms in the soil. Pedro here is an organic farmer, and it's a big question for us, you know, how are we going to stop this if it's not admitted that it's going on. All we need to do is tell as many people as possible that it's happening, and then some critical mass can build up, and who knows what will happen. Peacefully we're going to get the information out, so that's important tomorrow. So get up and do your bit. It takes a couple of hours to do this, maybe 1 hour tops, and just get out and do something tomorrow. And if there isn't a march in your town, put one together quickly, or just go down and hand out some flyers tomorrow in your local town centre. But a global march against chemtrails, we don't know who's organised it, but it's very, very professional and getting a lot of coverage, and a lot of people around the world are doing it. So get out there and do what you can, because we're dying from this stuff, and it's as simple as that. Patrick Lynch, FreeTruth show. Well, we're off to the global march against chemtrails in Truro, Cornwall. We're all set, the banners are done, and the flyers are done, and the laminated sandwich boards are done. It's a global march against chemtrails. The weather is absolutely clear, it's beautiful. The weather gods have cleared the skies for us. So let's hope today in the global march against chemtrails in Truro, and it's happening in every country around the world. There's a massive list of events that are happening. Let's hope we can alert the public even more to what's happening and put even more pressure on the governments, and just screw the governments really, and the media. Let's teach the people that they're being lied to big time, and let's tell them the truth directly on the streets. You cannot censor that. Global march against chemtrails, Truro, Cornwall. So hope you have a good day. You're going to film me, I'm going to film you. Chemtrails Awareness Day, planes spraying chemicals, aluminium, barium, strontium. So we've got lots of people here now. We've got the banner ready to go up there. We're going to walk around a bit. There's Pedro, look up in the sky in plain sight. Our weather has been engineered. Little sandwich boards. There's about, whoa, it's a really good turnout. It's a really good turnout. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. It's about 30 people here so far. It's about half 11 now. And the wind's picking up. And we've got 2 more people there, 3 more people there, spraying, yay! Good stuff. Just met them in the car park actually. Good stuff. So we're going to have a little walk around, a kind of a mini march in a minute and keep moving. There's people handing leaflets out to people and discussing what's happening. I'm Patrick, how are you?
Patrick.
Yeah.
I'm Brenda.
Brenda, nice to meet you, Brenda.
Well, they say the government is dumping chemicals on us to control or manipulate the weather.
And they say the unusual-looking jet trails in the sky are actually chemical-laden chemtrails. It's a belief gaining popularity here in Colorado. So, is there really poison in the sky?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Patrick Lynch. You might know me as the FreeTruth show on YouTube. I've been campaigning against chemtrails for about 4 years now, so it's really nice to see so many people out on the streets doing the same thing. There's more people doing it. When I first started doing this, believe it or not, I was the only chap in England out on the streets handing out leaflets, making videos, and it's not a title I like, but I'm glad to say that I'm not the only one doing it today. Yay! We've got about 30 people here so far. I'm sure it's going to grow. Thank you to the Penzance Truth Action Group, and for any of the members of the public that are wondering why we're here today, we're being sprayed with toxic chemicals from aircraft, by military, unmarked aircraft. Some commercial jets are doing it, and private corporations are spraying us with toxic chemicals, aluminium oxides, barium salts, strontium and bacteria and molds and red bloods and all kinds of muck. We're being experimented on and depopulated. It's population control, the betting on the weather, you say it's global warming, etc. We know the health effects that it's having on the people. So thank you to everyone here that's turned up today. Thank you to everyone here that's turned up today. And do what you can to get the information out to as many people as we can that Cornwall is being sprayed by toxic chemicals. So we're going to end the chemtrails when enough people know about it. So thank you to you, and let's do this!
Yay! We want the blue skies back forever!
We're here with Sue Budd, and she was just telling me a story about when she was out in the garden, and she's been into chemtrails about 6 months. Is that right?
Well, I'd noticed them in the sky. I wasn't sure what was going on, and
you suffered some kind of health effects from being out in it directly.
Well, yeah, I'd noticed them, and we were in the garden 4 days running because we were having a fence put up, and I felt great at the beginning of the week. By the end of the week, I felt shit, and I couldn't think. I thought, is there anything to do with those chemtrails? I'm sure that's not normal. I was walking along Falmouth High Street, and Pete the farmer handed me a leaflet.
Right.
And I looked at it, chemtrails. I thought, you know, I know that that's what's causing it.
And you shut your windows now if there's the heavy spraying?
So of course I looked into it on the internet, and all the dots joined up, and when I noticed, I've got a big picture window, when I notice the spraying I just don't go outside. You know, I try not to go outside. I try to spend as little time outside as possible. I shut the windows.
Same here.
When it's a day like today, I open all the windows and I clean all the air in the house. I get lots of fresh air in the house. And then when the chemtrails come over...
Exactly, yeah.
Isn't it interesting that this is the, you know, what day is it today?
Sunday the 25th of August.
And what's happening?
Global Chemtrail March. Global March against
no
chemtrails.
Chemtrails today.
Oh no, the weather gods have cleared the sky for us.
Yeah.
They always do. When I did a chemtrail rally outside the Ministry of Defence offices in Duxford, in Cambridge, it was clear sky all day. And there was 30 people like today, you know. And then they did a big circle in the sky with a face on it. That's on video.
A couple of months ago, we were out sailing in Falmouth Bay, and it was beautiful. There were no clouds. It was completely blue sky, and it had been like that for a day or two. And I thought, this is really weird, because we've had spraying almost every day ever since I was aware of this. And I said to my husband, we were just sailing along, I said to my husband, do you know, I think there must be somebody very important in Cornwall at the moment, because there's no chemtrails. He said,
the Queen.
Is ancient times.
Yeah, was it you that was mentioning she left her footprints there and it's quite a sacred place?
Pardon?
She left her footprints there or something?
No, I don't know that story.
Yeah, I must catch up with that story, it's interesting.
It's a big rabbit hole.
It is. Well, thank you for your input, and thanks for letting people know what's happening and how it affects you.
I hope that's helped.
It will do, it does, absolutely. Thank you.
They are happening, they are real. It's not a case of believing it, it's actually fact. It's happening. Every country around the world today is marching. The global march against chemtrails. It's Sunday the 25th of August, 2013. There's marches today in Australia, in North America, in Brazil, in Argentina, in Ireland, in France, in Spain. Many, many events, all up and down each country. We're not the only ones doing it today. Please look up on YouTube or Facebook or wherever you want to look on. Whatever you do, don't Google chemtrails. That's a nightmare. There's thousands and thousands and thousands upon thousands of man-hours of footage of the chemtrails.
Right.
Why are you here today, Brenda?
To learn a bit more and spread the news, spread the word, make people more aware. Yeah.
Exactly. It's the weather gods have been kind to us today. They've cleared the sky for us.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're not being pummeled today with massive toxic chemicals, are we?
I thought it might be raining as well.
Oh, it was raining this morning. Yeah. Yeah. They cleared the sky out. They rained it all out for us. Brilliant. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here.
I've come up from Plymouth.
Superb. Right. We come down from Dorset for this. Cool, yeah. So there's quite a few people who've travelled here today. There's not much else going on in Cornwall, Devon, Bristol way or anything, you know. So.
No, too far to London.
Exactly.
Yeah, great.
We are here today to tell you about the chemtrails, the aerial spraying that's going on over your town. Aircraft have been specially commissioned, spraying toxic chemicals like aluminium oxide, barium salts, radioactive strontium over your head. You're breathing it in every day. Nanoparticulates of very toxic chemicals and molds and fungus and bacteria have been found. There's multiple masses of evidence that this is happening, but the government won't tell you that it's happening. They deny it. The media are not allowed to report it, so we're here to tell you about it. We have to tell you about it. It's our responsibility to tell you now. Chemtrails spread out and disappear very quickly. About 30 seconds, the water vapor dissipates and goes away. A chemtrail does not go away. It spreads out and forms artificial banks of cloud of aluminium oxide and barium and strontium. These are highly toxic, carcinogenic. Asthma is through the roof. Alzheimer's is through the roof. If you're forgetting your appointments and you have short-term memory loss, you don't know why, this is why. Flu-like symptoms that persist. You used to get a flu, it used to last 2 or 3 days, right? Now it lasts a month. You have a runny nose for a month. It's the aluminium, it's the oxide, it's reducing your immune system. We're being sprayed with toxic chemicals by aircraft, military aircraft, unmarked military aircraft, and private corporations, and some commercial airlines. Cornwall is being sprayed, Devon is being sprayed. The whole country is being sprayed, and today is the global march against chemtrails. And we're here today, don't be shy, take some information from us. Don't believe what we say, please research it for yourself. We have to tell you what's going on because the government are lying to you, the media is deceiving you, it's their job. The New World Order is spraying you with chemtrails and it must end, and we're telling you about it today. Thank you. Please get some information, there's lots of leaflets here. Bill Gates is funding the geo-engineering. It's called geo-engineering. Geo-engineering of the whole planet is happening in every country except Iran, funnily enough. Under the Open Skies Treaty, countries' air forces are allowed to fly over other sovereign countries in a strictly observational role, they tell us. Under the Open Skies Treaty, that's how they're able to fly and not be intercepted. The RAF is doing nothing to protect you. They protected you in the Battle of Britain, they're doing nothing now. They're complicit in genocide. aluminium oxides and barium salts, strontium. It's difficult to grow vegetables now. A lot of people are reporting that they cannot grow healthy vegetables. And the trees are dying back. If you don't care about yourselves, the planet around you and the environment and the rivers are being destroyed. So future generations may not be fit enough to even resist this or inform the public. We're here to do that while we can, so please look up. We're running out of time. Look up in the sky. It's not spraying today. The weather gods have cleared the sky for us. It always happens on one of our protests, so we can't point to the sky and show the public that it's happening. But yesterday, over Cornwall, massive amounts of fake aluminium clouds. You even get upside-down rainbows now from the ethylene dibromide. We're being sprayed with toxic chemicals. Please look up. Thank you. I'm Patrick of the FreeTruth Show. I've got over 50 hours on the YouTube and the Facebook. Over 50 hours of Dorset being sprayed. It's not the first time they've done it. They sprayed E. coli. They sprayed E. coli and bacteria. Bacillus thuringiensis, plague mimicking agents from a ship. They do it all the time. We're nothing to them. We're the cattle. We're nothing. We're expendable. They're getting rid of us. It's depopulation. That's the result of it anyway. They know it's bad for the environment. They know it's bad for the people. Really bad. It's ecocide, humanicide, planeticide. We're here to tell you, we have to tell you. We're fed up of being denied the truth. We just directly come out and tell you this. We're censored, intimidated, beaten. I've been beaten and attacked. I've been censored. But I'm not going to stop. I have to tell you what's happening. While we have a chance to stop it, we must do it. They can't censor us talking to you in the streets. They may try, but they cannot stop us telling you. Thank you. Please look up in the sky. Chemtrails. Right, coffee time. I'm going to drink my coffee.
Could a strange substance found by a southwest Arkansas man be part of a government test? Well, that's the question at the heart of a phenomenon called chemtrails, now getting widespread attention.
Strange clouds in the skies over Southern California.
See you later. You're a star.
Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here today to tell you that you are being sprayed with toxic chemicals every day since 1998. Cornwall has been sprayed by toxic chemicals from aircraft. The government are not allowed to tell you about it. The media are paid to deceive you about it. But we are here to report on it and tell you that you're being sprayed with toxic chemicals that are causing Alzheimer's and asthma and flu-like symptoms and reducing your immune system. You're being sprayed like bugs. The aluminium oxide that's found in the chemtrails is highly carcinogenic. It's one of the main reasons that Alzheimer's is through the roof. If you've got a bad short-term memory, this is why. Tons and tons of this stuff are coming down on our heads, and we're breathing all these nanoparticulates in every day. Why is it being done, you ask? Why are we being sprayed with chemicals? Why would they do that? Aren't they spraying themselves? Yes, yes, and yes. If you know what I mean. They say that they may geo-engineer the planet, geo-engineering. They say they may do it in the future to reduce global warming, to reflect the sun's rays away back into space, off the heavy metals, to reflect the sun's rays. Solar radiation management, they call it. It's a joke. Global warming is a joke. It's a con to make you even poorer. It's a massive land grab. And then individual carbon taxes. Everything you do, even breathing, is in the office. Global warming is a con. So if they want to do it, they're proposing that they pollute the environment with tons of this stuff to protect the environment. It's a con. We're like are they robbing you? They're poisoning your environment. People are finding it difficult to grow vegetables now. The soil has gone right up. The soil is becoming more alkaline. The rivers are polluted. We're drinking all this stuff. Not only aluminium oxide and barium salt, that's why it doesn't rain so much anymore, because it dries it out. It comes from somewhere else, like Germany or something. Not only that, the fish stocks are being affected. The soils are full up with the aluminium. The trees are dying back in many places around the world. Today, this is a small part of a global march against chemtrails. The global march against chemtrails, August 25th. New Zealand, Australia, North America, Europe, France, Spain, Italy, every country has these 10 events going on today. The only way we're being censored on the internet. We can't get through to the right to be censored, beaten, intimidated, swallowed, and lost. Because we're telling the truth, and the government is not allowed to report on it. BBC Cornwall, if we went to them, they wouldn't touch it with a barge pole. They're not allowed. Now the aircraft that do this kind of thing are mainly KC-135 tankers, and there's not coming out of the engines, especially converted nozzles. There's masses of evidence of companies, private companies that are doing it, unmarked jets, unmarked military jets, above governments and military black operations, in plain sight, as they say. So it is the open conspiracy. But all you have to do, they're not doing it today, looks like they've cleared the skies for it perhaps. But I've got over 50 hours of video footage on the internet of Dorset being sprayed. Dorset. Just a couple of counties up. The whole country is being sprayed. It's been going on since about 1998. We're being sprayed with toxic chemicals like bugs. So it's our duty, our responsibility as free human beings to tell you this is going on. We're not part of any political party, we've got no political affiliations, it's all a con. Chemtrails, chemtrails, chemtrails. You've got a sheet of chemtrail at the back and then these grids on top. Tons and tons and tons.